identified by this word. Why is that word associated with the rulers? You see, if you look at the etymology of the word, at its root meanings, look at the component parts, you have Anu, which means heavens, Ki, which means earth. Anunnaki are those who came from the heavens to the earth.
Hi guys, welcome back to High Vibe Aspirations, and today we're going to get into what is our real creation story. Not just the creation story we have from the Bible, not just the creation story that we have from a bunch of other different religions, but what is our real creation story? According to the Fifth Kind and Paul Wallace and several other scholars, they believe that this here in this video, this is our real creation story. Let's get into it.
In the 20th century, the writer Zecharia Sitchin began poring over the cuneiform texts. He highlighted the clear implications of the Sumerian stories, that the Anunaki were powerful and advanced extraterrestrial species. Their arrival on planet Earth put them at the top of the terrestrial food chain. To create a local workforce, the Anunaki used sequences of their own genetic code to hybridize a primate ancestor into a human, ready to put to work for their Anunnaki masters. Sitchin argued the word Anunaki means those who came from the heavens to Earth, a phrase that made clear their extraterrestrial origin.
Zecharia Sitchin was not an academic. He was not a PhD or a professor. He had a degree from the London School of Economics and worked in commerce. The LSE, I should say, is a pretty august institution. He wrote at a popular level, that's to say for a general audience, and not with the kind of referencing and footnotes that you'd expect to see in an academic kind of tome. And academic critics don't like that. They think that's slack. Some might identify mistakes or bias in his work, and that's then their pretext to disregard his contribution, which is an important one. Now, some writers in the field reject Sitchin's translation of the word Anunnaki, and they would contend that the word's usage tells us that it simply means nobility or royalty, the rulers. I'm not persuaded by that. It's not that that's not true, it's just a very partial answer. It's a very lazy explanation. It simply doesn't ask enough questions. Who were the rulers identified by this word? Why is that word associated with the rulers? You see, if you look at the etymology of the word, at its root meanings, look at the component parts, you have Anu, which means heavens, Ki, which means earth. Anunnaki are those who came from the heavens to the earth. You can follow the logic. But even if you didn't have that narrative embedded in the word itself, as soon as you read the cuneiforms, the stories themselves unpack that that is exactly what was going on. And the glyph that they use to indicate the rulers who come down from the heavens at the beginning of the story, that glyph simply indicates the sky. So these Anunnaki are from the heavens. They're sky people.
Absolutely. So it's really important to actually start getting into the terminology of things, the definition of things, and even more so just to kind of think out of the box, have a more open mind. If you really are searching for the truth and you really want to understand where you come from, and you really want to have a real understanding of human beings, others, and how we can relate to one another, how we can better this world. If you have a strong opinion about these things, then you owe it to yourself and the rest of society and all that you claim that you want to help to research, dig in deep, and find out the truth. If you enjoyed this type of video, this type of content, please feel free to give me subscribe to this channel. And if you enjoyed this video, you felt like it was informative or entertaining in any type of way, please feel free to give me a like. And I look forward to speaking with you guys with some more content like this and many others in the future. Until next time, bye-bye.